This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say in these videos. Double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because the bad actors are working overtime to suppress the channel, especially the videos that exposes the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Listen, guys, the bad actors are still naked shorting AMC. They're still doubling and tripling down on the fraud and manipulation. And somehow the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are silent to the obvious fraud and corruption. You see Cinemark, you see IMAX, those stocks are doing well. All those stocks are green. Yet somehow the biggest movie theater chain on the planet with the most revenue and making the most money is trading under $3. Make that make sense. And if you look at the data, you can see the manipulation in the stock, and somehow our regulatory agencies, our law enforcement agencies refuse to do anything about it. And you guys know why? Because the majority of the victims of these crimes are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. And you have institutions buying up AMC. They're buying it up. You look at the OBV, it shows that we weren't selling. So where are they getting these AMC shares from? Where are they getting them from? They are counterfeit shares, and everybody knows it. How can these institutions jump in and buy up so much AMC when the OBV shows that we weren't selling our shares and we've owned 10, 20 times the float for the longest period of time? It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, here are the numbers. Man, these numbers are not really accurate, because depending on the website you go to, that's the numbers that you get. The volume for AMC, 10,411,966. Those numbers mean absolutely nothing, because they can create as many counterfeit shares as they want. The dog pool volume, 53.06%. Why would they need to send 53% of AMC volume into the dog pools? For no other purpose than to manipulate the price of the stock. You know, a majority of that is buy orders. Everybody knows it. The SEC knows it. The DOJ knows it. The FBI knows it. And they do absolutely nothing about it. They do not hold these criminals accountable, because the victims are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. Then 34.5% of that volume was shorted shares. So these guys found 3,500,000 AMC shares to short into the market and manipulate the price. But nobody wants to ask them, where did those shares originate? Where did you get them from? Nobody wants to ask those questions, because asking those questions is going to require them to do their job. And then the short exempt, only 11,392. I mean, that means absolutely nothing. Just further evidence of the fraud and corruption. But the short interest, they're claiming it's 9.53%. That's impossible with all the counterfeit shares. And they're claiming they can cover all their AMC short positions in 3.65 trading days. Make that make sense. If they could cover all their AMC shorts by Thursday, they would have done it and exited the play a long, long time ago. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Where do you think they're getting all these AMC shares to short into the market? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.